My name is Kiara Worth. I'm one of the organizing partners for the Major Group for Children and Youth. I'm a representative of the Bahai international community here at the Commission on Sustainable Development. The Rio+20 Earth Summit is possibly one of the most exciting things that's happening in our lifetime, and it's an opportunity for youth around the world to be involved at a level that we've never been involved in before. So in terms of what do the Major Group for Children and Youth find as the aspirations, I think the key thing that we want out of the Rio Earth Summit is to revive the spirit of Rio that was born in the 1992 conference. We need to instill inspiration and action into youth all around the world to start a green revolution. So one of the main outcomes is Rio is really inspiring people into action. At the moment, we're always here at the UN, we're caught up in deliberations about what should be and what could be, and we have these amazing documents that outline plans and processes, but we're lacking the action. And that's really what Rio is about. It's about reviving the spirit, recreating that energy, motivating people forward in a totally new concept of what sustainable development should look like. We're trying to inspire youth action in particular, to collectively gather youth voices to say that we need to define the way that the world works. Because that's what we do here at the United Nations. We design the way the world works. And now in doing that, there's a number of things along the way. First of all, there's a significant preparatory process that we have to go through. The Major Group for Children and Youth is the official representation at the Rio Earth Summit. We're in the middle of putting together a strategy that creates a platform for youth all around the world to get involved, no matter where you come from, no matter what your aspirations are, no matter what your talents are. We're trying to create a hub of youth activity that we can spread around the world and bring people together in a one united human voice. In doing that, it's really important that people follow our website, www.youthcaucus.net, and to go onto the Rio+20 Earth Summit website as well. All the information about how to get involved in the process at different levels, with different commitments, with different time frames. We're trying to make this as flexible as a process for everybody so that we can make sure that as many people are involved as possible. And then of course, we have the Rio Earth Summit itself. There are a whole lot of plans that we're looking at for this at the moment. We're still a year to go, so none of them are finalized, but there's a big reflection that we're having on the use of social media and the arts in reviving the spirit of Rio and really inspiring people into action. So we're looking for young artists, we're looking for activists around the world who want to get involved in these discussions. And it's an open call for everybody. We need the voices of young people from all around the world to come together to create one human family, to treat the world as one country, and to redefine the future. So one of my personal hopes and dreams for the future is to create a world where human potentials can be explored. So the beauty of life is this great diversity in which we live. We all have different talents, different ideas, different ways of expressing what it is that we do. And the point of life is not to cause separation between those differences, but to bring them together in a beautiful garden of color and smells and flowers, and to celebrate what it is to be alive. One of the ways that I focus on bringing that about is through the arts. The arts is an incredibly powerful tool that overcomes language barriers, cultural barriers, any kind of barriers that exist. The arts can be a transformative agent in allowing people to work together. In particular, I focus on performance arts, reviving the inner essence of people and what it is to be human, trying to explore bigger notions of sustainable development, identifying what we want our society to look like and what kind of people are required in making that society possible. So it's a simultaneous process. At first it's a tangible vision of what we want for the future, but it's coupled with an artistic form that allows for capacity building to be nurtured and for people to enter into a culture of learning. How do we take all of these differences and how do we bring them to the table as concrete ideas for a better society? Because that's really, at the end of the day, what it's all about. Creating a society that is marked by equity, by justice, and by unity. And it's only when we find the elements of life that unite us that we can move forward. Now, at the moment, I live in Papua New Guinea. I grew up in Africa. I've done a lot of work with indigenous people and different tribes and different cultures. And it's a fascinating process to see how all of these different art forms, all of these different experiences can come together. And that's really what it's about, bringing a collective group of people to create society. And only together can we make it happen.